Welcome back to another episode of Morning Mobility with NATEFIT, where we focus on spending 15 minutes helping you create a daily movement habit. Today, we're going to focus on hips and spine. We'll start in our kneeling thoracic spine position. Again, if this hurts your ankles, you can raise the hips a little bit or sit on a chair. Hands are going to start on the shoulders. We will pull the rib cage down into flexion, tucking it as much as we can, rotating, dropping the shoulder down to the side, extending up as high as we can, rotating to the other side, turn those shoulders, drop the shoulder down, and then coming back around in front. We'll come back to neutral and we'll start again. Same direction, tucking the rib cage down, turn the shoulders to the side, dropping the shoulder down into lateral flexion, extending up, rotating the other direction, dropping that shoulder down, coming back around in front, coming back to neutral, and we'll start again. One more rep in this direction, rotating, dropping the shoulder down to your side in lateral flexion, extending up, flaring that rib cage up as high as you can, rotate the other direction, dropping the shoulder down, and coming back around in front. Now we'll perform 3 in the other direction. Starting from neutral, tucking the rib cage down, rotating, turning those shoulders to the side on axis, dropping the shoulder down, pushing that rib cage out, coming up into extension, rotating the other direction, dropping down to the side, coming back around in front, and again, flexion, rotation, lateral flexion, extension, rotation, lateral flexion, back around in front, and one more time here. Flexion, rotation, lateral flexion, extension, rotation, lateral flexion, back around in front. Next, we're going to work on spine rotation. We're going to come into this position. We are going to cross one leg over the other. Bottom leg is straight, top leg's crossed over, hand behind us. We're going to put our elbow on our knee, and we're going to turn and rotate. For this one, we'll turn, come back, and we'll do 5 reps of that. We're going to pause when we get to the end. I want you to attempt to look behind you. The head guides the spine, so looking back behind you as far as you can. I'll walk you through it. Here we go. Rotating, looking, pause, deep breath in, exhale, come back. Again, rotate, looking behind you, deep breath in, exhale, and then come back. As you exhale, you should know, or you should feel that as you empty those lungs, you'll get a little bit more range. Here we go again. Looking as far as you can, inhale, exhale, empty the lungs, coming back. That's 3. Again. Looking behind you, breath in, exhale. Good, we have one more. Again, using this arm for leverage. Rotating, looking behind you, inhale, exhale, and back. Okay, we'll go to the other side. Okay, rotating, looking as far behind you as possible. Inhale, exhale, coming back, looking behind you, inhale, good. Most of this rotation is coming from the thoracic spine, and I'm sure you feel it. Here we go. Exhale. That's 3. Rotating again. That's 4. And one more time. Excellent. Okay, next, we're going to work on hip internal rotation. We're going to go into the birthing position. This one, I want your heels planted. We're going to bring the hips as close to the heels as possible, opening up our knees as wide as we can. We're going to drop one knee down into internal rotation. For most of you, this is going to feel really gross. We are working the joint capsule of the hip, and it's not going to feel too good as you press down. If you have internal rotation, it'll feel a little bit better. This knee is going to stay straight or stay in the same position. When we come back up, we're going to attempt to pull our knees as wide as we can. Then this knee stays as we continue to do reps with this side. So here we go. Chest up nice and tall, birthing position. Dropping that knee down nice and slow. Pressing down as far as you can. And then coming back up nice and slow under tension. This is an active exercise, not passive. Open those knees as wide as you can and start again. Again, we are just rotating the femur in socket. If you can, try to avoid shifting the pelvis. We are just moving the femur. This is number 3. Opening back up. Wide as you can. Coming back in. This is 4. Far as you can. Back open. And one more. Coming down. Fight for that range. And 5. Open up. We'll go right to the other side. Chest up nice and tall. Here we go. And you should have one side that's better than the other. This side for me is a lot more uncomfortable. Opening up. And dropping down into internal rotation. Far as we can. And back up nice and slow. For some of you, this might hurt your knee. If it does, just turn your foot out as you come down and it should solve that issue. And back up. Good. We'll go again. Down. This is number 4. Far as you can. And back up. Open wide. Chest up. Last one. And 5. We're only going to do one set of that in this class. I highly recommend rewind and do another set, or do a second set, or you can pause the video. Next, we are going to go into thoracic extension, or just spine extension, I guess. We're going to start off in this lying position. We're going to take a deep breath in and come up, looking up as high as we can. We're going to pause for 2 to 3 seconds and come back down. We'll do 5 reps. Here we go. Deep breath in. Coming up. Looking up as high as you can. And back down. If you want to make it more active, press those feet into the ground when you get to the top. Deep breath in. Here we go. Exhale and come down. Remember, the head guides the spine, so pulling that chin up as high as you can will really get extension in your spine. Here we go. Deep breath in. That's 3. Again, deep breath in. That's 4. And one more time, deep breath in. And 5. Excellent. Next, we are going to go back to our thoracic spine cars. we should have opened up quite a bit of range, especially if you rewinded the video and did more than one set. So we should see a lot more rotation and extension when we go through these cars. We're gonna do 3 in each direction. Go nice and slow. Here we go. Dropping the rib cage down into flexion, rotating, laterally flexing. Feel that new range. Extension, rotation, far as you can, tucking down, and back around in front. Again here, flexion, rotation, lateral flexion, extending up, rotating to the other side, far as you can, dropping that shoulder down into lateral flexion, back around in front. And one more in that direction. Flexion, rotation, lateral flexion, extension, rotation, lateral flexion, back around in front. And again, other direction here. Flexions, rotation, lateral flexion. Again, anytime we open up new range in our mobility class, we want to go through that new range and upload that information to the brain by taking our joint through its range of motion. So we like to always finish with cars. Flexion, rotation, lateral flexion, extension, rotation, lateral flexion, back around in front. And one more time here. Flexion, rotation, lateral flexion, extension, rotation, lateral flexion, and back around in front. Excellent. And that is the mobility class for today. I think it was a little bit shorter than 15 minutes. We will do another one tomorrow morning, 5:30. It gets posted every morning at 5:30 a.m. It is a free resource for you to help you build a daily movement habit. Please share it with anybody that needs help or that would like to educate their bodies on how to move. Thank you again for joining. Please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you tomorrow.